This is the second part of week one. Is I want to refresh your memory on your outlining and manuscripting. And if you need some resources or help with this, if you didn't take Preaching 1, then I'd ask you to email me for that and I'll send it to you. But I just want to simply remind you to write an exegetical outline that is based on a single text with supporting scriptures. Once you get that down with a title, the MIT or big idea, I like to use the word big idea, and that's what Haddon Robinson uses, the big idea of the text, and then your points showing where they've come from the scripture and built out of the scripture. Then you get that outline down, and then from there, I'd like for you to write a manuscript based on that outline. So that outline shouldn't take you very long, but as you get it down, think of supporting text that will go under the points. Think potentially of illustrations. You don't have to put them in the outline, but you'll want to use them in the manuscript. And by the end of week 2, I'd like for you to write a manuscript, double spaced, 12 font, Times New Roman, and I'd like for it to be between 8 and 12 pages. In that manuscript, you'll write an introduction, and with your key text, put the title at the top, and then you'll go right into your points. Make sure your points are clearly defined as a separate line, and then write about that. Do word studies, put illustrations in, build to the end, and write a conclusion to your sermon that clearly spells out what response you're calling for from those that have listened to your sermon. After you've written this, I'd like you to make a digital recording and either send it to me through email or some other format. I think email is fine. If you were to even sit in front of your computer, if at all possible, like I'm doing, and make a YouTube video, that would be great. But if all you can do is make an audio recording, I'd like for you to preach as if you're preaching in front of a group of people and send that to me. I'll evaluate that. I'll give you some feedback, and then you can use that for your next sermons as you prepare for those. The final sermon, I'd like for you to preach live, if at all possible, in front of a group of people. So here we go. Get working on your outline. Start this week. If I were you, I'd have my outline done this week. And then by the end of next week, a manuscript, and then sit down and record that and get it rolling. You've got some reading to do in your book and a posting for week 1. So get at it. If you have any questions, email me at tom@celebrationlive.com, and I'll be glad to get back with you as quick as I can. Thank you.